Imagine waking up one morning, opening your news feed, and seeing a headline that says, "New driving rule, changes for seniors over 70. Begin October 15th, 2025, across Canada." For a moment, your heart skips a beat. You think, wait, does this mean me? My parents? My grandparents? Well, today, we're breaking it all down. Because starting October 15th, 2025, Canada is rolling out some of the most significant updates to senior driving rules in decades. If you're 70 or older, or have a loved one who still drives, this could directly affect your independence and everyday life. Before we dive in, welcome to my channel, the place where we keep you informed, prepared, and ahead of the curve with every major update that affects Canadian seniors. If you're new here, Dante, forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an important update like this one. Now, let's get into it. This isn't just a small policy tweak. It's a nationwide shift aimed at balancing independence, mobility, and road safety for millions of senior Canadians. So, here's what's changing. Starting October 15th, 2025, new regulations will apply to drivers aged 70 and older across Canada. These changes aren't about taking away your freedom, they're about ensuring every driver, no matter their age, stays safe and confident on the road. But make no mistake, the renewal process, medical checks, and testing requirements will become more detailed and frequent than ever before. Under the new framework, every senior driver aged 70 and up will face mandatory medical assessments when renewing their license. That means ULL? Need a note from your doctor or nurse practitioner confirming you're physically and mentally fit to drive. And even if you've never had vision problems before, you'll also need to pass a vision screening even if you wear glasses or contacts. The next part is where things get interesting and a bit challenging. Many provinces will now introduce short cognitive or reaction time assessments during renewal. These quick tests evaluate your ability to make decisions under pressure, remember road signs, and react safely behind the wheel. They're not long or complicated, but they're designed to flag potential risks before accidents happen. Renewals themselves are also changing. Instead of the standard 4 or 5 year license period, seniors may now need to renew every 2 years, or even annually, depending on provincial rules and medical results. That means more regular check-ins, but also more opportunities to prove you're still fit to drive. Now, before you panic, let's make one thing clear. These aren't one-size-fits-all rules. Driving is regulated provincially, which means each province and territory will adapt the federal framework to suit its local needs. But every region must meet a national baseline for safety and assessment. For example, let's look at a few provinces. In Ontario, senior drivers aged 80 and above already have to renew every 2 years. The process includes watching an educational completing a vision test, and performing a brief cognitive task like Family's clock drawing exercise. Starting this October 2025, Ontario is expected to lower that threshold to 70, meaning the same process will now begin a full decade earlier. In Quebec, medical checks currently start at age 75, but under the new national guidance, they'll move to age 70. That means every driver aged 70 and up will now undergo health, vision, and cognitive screening before renewal. In British Columbia and Alberta, changes will be similar with more structured assessments, shorter license validity, and conditional or restricted licenses for those who may no longer meet full medical standards. Now, what exactly does a restricted license mean? In some cases, seniors who no longer meet full criteria for an unrestricted license may still be allowed to drive, but with certain limits. For example, you might receive a daytime-only license, or one that restricts driving to within your city or below certain speeds. This way, seniors who remain capable behind the wheel can continue driving safely within manageable limits. And for those who may struggle to meet the new requirements, there will be follow-up options including road tests, appeals, or temporary suspension until medical conditions improve. Let's make this real with an example. Imagine Mr. and Mrs. Lewis, both in their early 70s, living in Ontario. Mr. Lewis goes for his renewal next spring under the new system. He passes the vision test easily. His doctor confirms he's healthy, and he completes the quick cognitive test without issue. He gets a 2-year renewal smooth and simple. Now, Mrs. Lewis, on the other hand, recently started medication that sometimes makes her drowsy. During her assessment, the doctor notes that side effect, and her file triggers a follow-up request for a short road test. She passes it after adjusting her medication timing. And she too gets her renewal, but her license includes a no night driving condition. Both are still driving. Both are still independent. But both now drive under a system designed to keep them and everyone around them safe. The government says the goal of these changes is to improve road safety without taking away independence. Statistically, older drivers are more likely to experience slower reaction times and visual limitations, but they're also among the most cautious and responsible drivers on the road. This update aims to identify and manage risks early, before accidents happen. Thanks for watching. If this information was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who need to know. Don't forget to subscribe for more essential updates. Stay safe and stay informed. Of course, the new rules for senior drivers have sparked some debate. Critics worry about age discrimination, asking why everyone over a certain age should face the same strict rules when health varies so much. Others point to a lack of public transport, especially in rural areas. If a senior loses their license, what's their plan B? These are fair questions, and policymakers are listening. That's why these new regulations come with a support system. Seniors will have access to educational programs, refresher driving courses, and resources to plan for their future mobility. The goal isn't to punish anyone. It's to prepare them. So, what can you do right now to get ready? If you're 70 or getting close, the best advice is to be proactive. Go ahead and book a medical checkup and a vision exam well before your renewal date. Have a chat with your doctor about any medications you're retaking and how they might affect your reaction time or alertness. If you're concerned about the cognitive screening, start practicing. Simple things like puzzles, brain training apps, or even driving simulations can help keep your reflexes sharp. It's also a great idea to sign up for a senior-specific refresher driving course. Most provinces offer them, and they're fantastic for getting up to speed on new road signs and modern driving etiquette. Plus, you might even get a discount on your insurance, which is a nice little perk. If you're helping a parent or an older relative navigate this, start the conversation early. Gently explain the new rules, help them organize their medical documents, and reassure them that these assessments are about ensuring safety, not taking away their license. And if, down the road, driving is no longer an option, try to frame it as a new chapter, not an ending. Canada now has more mobility options than ever, from senior rideshare programs and subsidized shuttles to community transit and volunteer driver networks. Many of these services are being expanded right alongside the new rules, so no one is left stranded. Let's touch on the emotional side of this. For many seniors, driving is so much more than just getting from point A to B. It's independence. It's visiting family, going to your place of worship, or just enjoying a drive on a beautiful day. Losing that can feel like losing a piece of yourself. This isn't just a bureaucratic change. It's deeply personal. That's why being proactive about your health and your driving skills is the best way to protect that freedom. So, here's a simple checklist to get you ready before the October 15th, 2025 changes. First, find out your exact renewal date and check your province's licensing website. Second, schedule that full medical and vision exam in the next few months. Third, if you're on any new medication, discuss potential driving-related side effects with your doctor. Fourth, consider taking a quick senior driver refresher course, either online or in person. Fifth, keep your driving record clean. No tickets, no collisions. Sixth, start looking into alternative transportation options, not because you'll need them, but because being prepared brings peace of mind. And finally, number 7, stay informed. I'll be covering all the provincial updates right here as they're released. Let's be honest, nobody wants to be caught off guard by new laws. By planning ahead, you're not just protecting your license, you're safeguarding your independence, your confidence, and your safety. To all my viewers 70 and over, you've earned your freedom on the road. These rules aren't meant to take that away, but to ensure you can continue driving safely and confidently. So, take this update seriously, but don't let it scare you. Let it empower you. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Drop a comment below telling me which province you're from. I'll be breaking down the updates by region in future videos. And if you haven't already, subscribe for the latest on senior benefits and lifestyle changes in Canada. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.